complete guide for you guys. It's completely free. It's on my website, and this is how you speed up your WordPress website. Now, the first rule is keep your entire page under 3 megabytes. So let's say, for example, we have the website, right? You can go ahead and take this, and then you can go ahead and go to tools.pingdom, and you can paste it in there. And this will tell you how large your website is. This will tell you all about your website. So let me go ahead and start the test. Now, also when you upload your images, you want to make sure that they're small. So generally, let's go back and take a look at my guide right here. You want to keep your images somewhere around 150 or 100 kilobytes, no more than 200 kilobytes. So let's just say, for example, you load an image on your website and it's 1 megabyte. Your website's going to be slow because you want to keep your whole page under 3 megabytes. And I find that beginners make this mistake quite often. If you look at my website here, you'll see that I have 1.9 megabytes, and my website's loading at around 1 second. So that's really good. 1 second is really, really good. And let's go back over here. So you can see this website has a 2 megabytes, and it's loading at around 2.24. The reason why it's a little bit slower than mine is because I'm not caching it. So you might want to cache your websites, and that's also included in my guide. So remember, the images, keep it around 100 kilobytes to 50 kilobytes to 200, no more than 200, and your total page size cannot be 3. Now, under your image, you can click on right-click and go to Get Info, and it'll tell you the size of the image. So this image right here is massive, 1.2 megabytes. Now, let's say you find an image that you really like. You're like, Daryl, I want this image. It's huge, but I don't know Photoshop. I don't know how to optimize it. Well, let me show you how to do that. I know, you're welcome. You're welcome. So let's say we have this image, 1.2. It's too big. We have to reduce the size. What I'll do is I'll go to tinyjpeg.com, which is another really good website that I recommend on my websites. What I'll do is I will drag in that element. Drag in the image. Here we go. I'll go ahead and drag this. So by default, that image was 1.2 megabytes, right? It's a pretty massive image. It's pretty large. We need to, really reduce that size. So let's see what they can do for us. And look at that. It is now 200 kilobytes. I mean, that is a massive drop. So it is almost 6 times less than what it was. So you can see using this website, it'll really help you out. It's completely free, does not cost you anything. They don't even have a limit. I don't even know how these guys make money. Maybe there's ads on it. I don't even know. I've never paid for them. Maybe there's a donate button. I don't know. There is a donate button. Well, you guys can donate. I'll donate too. Yeah. I'll match your donations. Just tell me in the comments how much you donate and I'll match it. But yeah, guys, so make sure your website is fast. Make sure that you follow these rules. Remember, the images, that's the #1 reason, because I think slow websites is probably the common mistake with beginners. So that was it for this section. Let's go ahead and move on to the next